What's going on? Edwin here with the Liddy Real Estate Group, brokered by JP and Associate Realtors. This video is going to be about Haslet. I'm trying to pump as much content as I can to help you, the viewer, understand everything you need to know about Haslet, right? So Haslet is in Texas, and I'm going to switch screens and show you the map. We'll start off with a map. I'm going to highlight some areas, I'm going to show you some things, and I'm going to transition into some actual video of Haslet. And if I miss anything, and if you have any questions, please, in the comments below, just put your questions. If there's something you want me to add or you want me to do another video and talk about, I'm going to do it. Just put it in the comments below. Let's go. All right, so we're talking about Haslet, and I wanted to start off on the map and kind of go over the size, the population, the median price, all that good stuff. So this area outlined in red is actually the Haslet area. All right, and the city of Haslet, the median price right now is around $466,000. All right, the unique thing about Haslet is most of Haslet is in Tarrant County, and the other part of Haslet is in Denton County. Let me show you what that looks like. I believe that is right here. So this is Tarrant County, and then you have Denton County up here. Haslet borders both. And because of that, you pay some of Tarrant County's taxes and you pay some of Denton County's taxes. So they kind of split it up so that you can get a feel. Here's another look too. This is Tarrant County on a whole in this box right here. You see a Haslet, it extends up here. Well, this is Denton County, but a lot of Haslet is in Tarrant County. And if I go to Denton County, you'll be able to see up here, Haslet bleeds over into Denton County. Which is not a bad thing, right? It's not necessarily a bad thing. But going back to the map right here, the other thing people don't realize when you think of the city of Haslet is closer to downtown Fort Worth than it is Dallas, right? So you got Haslet here, downtown Fort Worth right here, Dallas over here. And if you're flying into they say flying into Dallas, this is the DFW International Airport right here, all right? The distance between Haslet and DFW, roughly on a good day, is about 25 to 30 minutes. So it's not that far, all right? But this is a map, you know, and people often confuse, you know, side note, they just incorporate everything into Dallas. Hey, I'm going to Dallas, Texas. Well, okay, what does that mean? Are you going to Dallas, Texas, which is here? Or are you going to one of these other cities or towns? Texas is so big, and a lot of times if you don't know, you just assume, right? I lived in New York almost all my life. My family and I relocated to Texas 13 years ago. And that's when we realized how big Texas was. Prior to, we thought Texas was a decent sized state, but if I zoom out, you can see the sheer size of Texas. Look at this thing. Look at Texas. It's huge. All right, so the major cities that incorporate Texas is going to be San Antonio, Houston, Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth. All right, so next time somebody says, yeah, I'm going to Dallas, Texas, ask them, okay, where in Texas are you going exactly? But we're talking about Haslet, if you're looking into Haslet, if you're thinking about moving to Haslet, Haslet is up here, all right, and it is closer to the surrounding cities and towns. So we got Saginaw, Eagle Mountain, Pecan Acres, you got Rhome, Texas, Roanoke, Watauga, and Keller. And there's one more. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's a little bit to the right. Trophy Club and Westlake. But The beauty about Haslet is it is surrounded by just well-known up-and-coming cities and towns. And Haslet is mostly rural, so the good population of Haslet is actually 89% of the people in Haslet actually own their home, and you have about 8% that rent. But I wanted to show you, what's around Haslet. What can you do if you live in Haslet? And let me zoom in here. So bordering Haslet, you have Alliance Airport, and this is pretty much a private airport. As you can see, you got FedEx. There's a couple of FedEx, I believe Amazon. There's a couple of high-profile businesses that use this airport to go in and out. So yeah, you got that. And if you're familiar with Texas Motor Speedway, it's less than 20 minutes. It's right here from Haslet, which is right here, right? And if you're not from Texas, you're not going to know. But once you get here, you will know about Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is a gas station that is more than supersized. They have so many gas pumps. They're known for their restrooms being top notch. I mean, when you come to Texas, you got to visit Buc-ee's. It's an eye-opening experience. But getting back to Haslet, surrounding Haslet, if you were living in Haslet, you would do most of your shopping in Alliance, which is down here, Alliance Town Center. All right, and in Alliance Town Center, I'm going to show you a video in a few of this area. You have all types of shopping. You got Costco, you got Target, a bunch of restaurants. They are at home, Petco. Yeah, so Chick-fil-A, Whataburger, a lot of banking. These are all restaurants that they're really on I-30, right off of I-35. And as you go up, Hobby Lobby, Foot Locker, they are building this area up like there's no tomorrow. Lupe, Mexican. This is a really good restaurant, by the way. Highly recommended. That one and my other go-to, Uncle Julio's. Very good restaurant. And then if you crossed over I-35, you've got more dining. You have a movie theater. You've got 54th Street, which is amazing. Pluckers is a wing bar. Good stuff. Olive Garden, if you need furniture, room to go. So literally, let me zoom out. See if I can zoom out here. All shopping. This area right here is 10 minutes tops from Alliance. Coming over here, I wanted to show you where it says Torchy Taco. This is all new businesses that has gone up. This right here, HEB, this is coming soon, and I've got a video I'm going to show you. They're actually building. It's going to be over here. It's a grocery store that's second to none. They're well known around the world. If you don't know them, just look them up, HEB. But they're coming to this area right here, and this area is really closer to Keller. But from Haslet, it's a 10-minute drive. Let me zoom back out so you can see. Sorry about that. So Haslet is here, right here. And then everything else that I just pointed out is over here, okay? So that being said, I want to take you on a journey. I'm gonna show you some video of the Alliance Town Center, of where the Costco is. As far as hospitals, before I forget, the closest hospital to Haslet is going to be Texas Health right here, Texas Health Methodist, and it's approximately 10 to 15 minutes away. You would just take this road right here. Lots of things to do around the Haslet area. I don't want to stay on the map too long because if you're like me, it's kind of like, show me the video. So I have some video of me driving around in Haslet, of City Hall in Haslet, and then I kind of venture out into the hangout spots, where you can go eat, dine, watch movies, and and just have a really good time. It's really going to be in this area. Between here and up here by Texas Motor Speedway, that's kind of like your areas where you would do most of your shopping or just hanging out and having fun. If you wanted to take a trip down to Fort Worth itself, downtown Fort Worth, down by the stockyards, it's going to be in this area right here. And if you want to take that drive down to Dallas, that's going to be over here, and that's approximately 45 to 40 minutes. And yeah, but Texas is huge. Texas is huge, huge, huge. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transition to the video. I want to show you what it actually looks like. You know what I mean? So you can get a feel for it. So let's do that now. This is a part of the Haslet area. It's an outdoor community park. A lot of people come here to work out. They come here to play basketball. There's a trail. You can go walking. The basketball court here is covered, so you can play when it's raining. It's pretty cool. They have a volleyball net, so you can do volleyball. There's a lot of different things that you can actually do here at the park in Haslet, Texas. They have an outdoor tennis court as well. A lot of good things out here. And Haslet has some pretty big lots when you go into the rural areas that have not really been touched. Like some of these lots are huge. A lot of the homeowners here have livestock. It's a beautiful community. We've got a couple of builders up here who have really revolutionized the feel of Haslet as a community. So as I turn into this area, it's called Watercrest, right? You have American Legend homes, and you've got Perry Homes, two very reputable builders who are just putting up some serious construction. I mean, look at this model house. This is American Legend right here. Model home's beautiful. And then you got Perry. I mean, Perry's a top 10 builder by themselves. Very familiar with Perry Homes. If you're interested in getting more information, let me know. But this is one of their model homes. And then they have another one here. It's a tad bit bigger, but it is absolutely beautiful. My gosh. So yeah, and then they have, like pre-existing, well, not pre-existing, they have homes that, like this one that they're trying to move, right? So this is what you would call a spec home. So because this home is already built and nobody's moved in it and it's still available, you're more likely to get a very good deal from the builder on something like this. And I'm pretty sure, this house is probably a little over 2,500 square feet, maybe 3,000 plus square feet, and it's ready to go. Let me drive down some more. Now, the homes you're looking at straight ahead, that is a different builder. That's called the Vines. But all of these homes are located here in Haslet. The Vines. And these homes cost a little more. It's a different builder, it's a different type of homes. Bigger square footage, right? More of a custom feel builder, but really nice houses. And if you're interested, again, we're still in Haslet. How about that? We are still in Haslet. You get a feel for the different homes within the community. All right, so these homes start a little over $700,000 and they go up. And they have lots Plenty of lots available for you to build in the area. And the watercress starts at about 6 and goes up. But Haslet, man, I keep saying it's up and coming. You know, one day this will all be filled with homes and people living in it, and it's going to be hard to get in. The only way you'll be able to get in is if a homeowner decides to sell, and you know they're going to sell for top dollar, right? Look at all these available lots. It's a great time to get in. Now, I mean, there's so much negotiation that can be done between you and the builder, and the builders are offering so many incentives right now to get you under contract. I had a builder tell me yesterday that they're offering $30,000. You can use it any way you want. If you want, you can use $20,000 towards your closing cost and use $10,000 towards upgrades. Whatever works. They're trying to get people in the community. And here's the deal. They haven't stopped selling the homes, right? Even with the higher rates, the homes are selling. They're just not selling as fast. The builders are always going to be profitable, and there's always going to be people that need to move into the community. So, but when we get to the place where the rates go back down and the homes start flying off the shelf, the builders tend to take those incentives away. All right, so don't snooze on this one, because you'll lose. You'll lose big time. I mean, you can lose thousands of dollars simply because you waited. You're waiting for interest rates to go down. A couple of different builders in this community right here. This gives you a pretty, it's elevated, so the higher section of the lots will give you a nice view of the Alliance Airport and a good view of Haslet in a whole. So let me show you some of these builders. As you turn into the community here, you have Graham Hart, and you have GFO Homes. Well, plenty of opportunity to in Haslet, trying to give you a feel for everything that's happening here, not just one community. This would be the third community I showed you in this video. And to round it off, I'm going to go to Latera, show you a little bit of Latera and what's happening over there. I'm trying to get down here to the Perry Model Home to show you what that looks like as well. But this right here, if you're looking to build, this is a good community to get into as well. Price point, I believe, in this community starts at a little over $500,000 to get in. But you have 3 or 4, maybe even 5 different builders in this community. So now we're going to the village of Latera. And Latera, this community is pretty nice. I mean, we've got 2, 3, I think it's 4 builders now in Latera, which includes First Texas, you got Brighton Homes. Guillen used to be here, and they sold all their lots, and another builder came in. But again, the area is very nice, very rural. You can see all the greenery. You got Our Country's Homes a little further down. Latera. So, sold a couple of homes in this community, and the homeowners, they're pretty happy with how it turned out so far. Right now they're working on the different phases, and They have two brand new schools. They have an elementary school and a middle school that's within the community itself. So if you have children that attends an elementary or middle and you lived in this community, they'd be entitled to actually go to these schools. They'll have the opportunity to. But construction going on here in Latera. So you have Brighton Homes. This is their model home right here. And then you have First Texas. And they have two model homes, Hillcrest, and then they have one story that they don't really like building anymore, the Buckingham. But it's right there. They got a bunch of lots in the actual area. So again, you know, this may be something where you come in and you start a build process, a build job, depending on weather and materials, can be anywhere between 7 to 9 months, depending on how quick they get the permits back. These are some First Texas homes that are going up as well. This whole street is just new home construction right here. So these are some of the homes that were built within the first phase. These homeowners have lived here probably over a year. And these lots that these homes sit on, they're not premium lots. So as you can see, some of the homes, they don't really have the spacing in between homes. The lot size is a little smaller because the builders are trying to maximize the use of space in their favor. But this is one of the schools. This is Haslet Elementary School. School is less than 2 years old. There's a community park and pool to the left here. You do need a key from the HOA to access the pool, which is really nice. But there's a park that you could enjoy, and then there's a really big size pool that's gated, so no one has just direct access to the actual pool. So what I want to show you now is the premium lots that was sold a little over a year ago, and it's straight ahead. So the main road that separates these lots from the premium lots, which is straight ahead, is called John Day Road. All right, so I'm crossing over on Latera Ranch. I'm going to cross over John Day Road, and you're going to see the difference in not only the size of the homes, they're going to be bigger. Some of these lots are just under a half acre in size. So yeah. "44 homes on this side. premium lots. You know, lots started at 20,000, went all the way up, and that's just for the lot itself. So there's definitely more space on this side of John Day. And the homes, you can tell just by looking at the architectural detail, the elevation, the size, the depth, that they are bigger and they're wider. So they're not as close to each other as the other sides, where those lots were pretty much included with the price for the most part, unless you got something that was on a cul-de-sac or something like that. So. But yeah, these homes are located in Haslet, and really nice homes, really nice homes. This one right here, this is a really nice house. It's actually one of my listings, but you can see the pictures online and get a good feel for, you know, what it cost. And just to get over here though in this community, man, it's really nice. You know, it's a good feel. People over here really take care of their homes and they enjoy living here. So hopefully you get to come out, check it out, or even move, relocate, and I'll be more than happy to help you with that transition. So I'm driving, heading towards Alliance. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there's some buildings straight ahead, like a silhouette. That's actually downtown Fort Worth. It's gonna be a brand new H-E-B grocery store. It's huge. It's gonna be really, really big in size, but it's gonna service Haslet, it's gonna service Keller, which borders Haslet, is gonna service Fort Worth. And I mean, it's just, you can see over there, a lot of construction because the area is up and coming. So this is just part of what is to come in Alliance. But I mean, there's plenty of shopping that you can do. There is plenty of stores. If you want to go out and eat, there's plenty of restaurants. Let me show you a few. So yeah, you've got P.F. Chang's right here. You got wood-fired grill Firebirds. This is just a few of the options for dining out in the Alliance Town area. And again, Alliance Town is centrally located between Haslet and Keller and Fort Worth. So it's packed full of really good places to hang out. They've got a nice big movie theater, Cinemark, places to eat. This is Chewy's. So this is for you. If you like Tex-Mex, this is a really good restaurant to frequent. Get your Mexican taste buds flaring up. So we're still in the Alliance Town, just kind of giving you the lay of the land, showing you around here. You got Dick's Sporting Goods on this side, Best Buy. You got Chick-fil-A, really good sandwiches. Plenty of shopping. Like I said, there's so much to do on this side of town. In case you were wondering, well, where do you go to eat? Where do you go to hang out if you're living in Haslet or even Keller? You go to Alliance, which is about 10 minutes up the road from Haslet and Keller, as a matter of fact. But plenty of stores, plenty of shopping, plenty of outdoor eating areas. You really cannot go wrong. If you're moving to Haslet or the surrounding areas, Keller, Fort Worth, any one of those areas, really, you kind of get the best of both worlds. So Man, it smells like some really good food out here too. Now, Alliance Town Center is, if you're trying to get like the downtown Fort Worth, you're talking from here a good 15 minutes. You got Dick's Sporting Goods right there. Five Below, Haverty's. The Rooms to Go on the right. Coming up on a Cinemark movie theater further down on the left. I said there's just a lot to do in the community, in the area. And this, what I'm showing you now, is actually stuff that's already been accomplished, stuff that's already been built. It's been here for a minute. I'm gonna show you in a minute, you know, all the new construction that they're doing in building up the community and building the community up, and, you know, just trying to add value to the different areas and make sure that there's stuff for people to do. I mean, people are paying for their taxes. They need places to go, places to eat, places to have fun. And they're doing a pretty good job in not only diversifying, but just making sure that there's a lot to do in the space. You got a Cinemark here, a really good movie theater. Again, here's some more footage. Alliance Town, plenty to do. You got more shopping on that side. You got Saladas. So much to do. Then one of my favorite spots right here, Lupe. Really good, authentic Tex-Mex. It's making me hungry too because it smells great. Texas Longhorn right here. Dickie's Barbecue. So yeah, you got a Hobby Lobby, you got Foot Locker. There's just so much going on in the Alliance Town Center that everything you need, you can find it in Alliance Town. A lot of shopping. There goes a Foot Locker. That's a brand new Foot Locker too. Mardell's. You got Uncle Julio's restaurant. There's a Mexican restaurant. Really, really good food. Really good food. Got a Costco, really big Costco wholesale. Like I said, everything you need is in the Alliance area. They call this area Presidio Crossing, but it's within Alliance. And Alliance sits between Haslet and Keller, Fort Worth. Got In-N-Out Burger. If you never had In-N-Out, you're missing out on something special. You got Target. It's just, everything's here. Got an In-N-Out Burger right there. And Chick-fil-A. It's right next to the Target. You got a Ross, TJ Maxx, all the good stuff. Home Goods. What more do you want? Medical City Alliance. This is going to be one of the local hospitals that's really close by. It's important for you to know that this building exists. They did add on a whole floor to this hospital. A couple months ago, they finished the project, but it's a really good hospital. It's got great reviews, and if you live in Haslet or Keller, this is one of the options for you to consider. All right, so I'm wrapping up the video. I hope that the video was good for you and you got all the information you needed from it. I know that I probably didn't cover everything, but if there's something you need me to cover, just put it in the notes, the comments, and I will respond. Or if there's an area that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. Remember to like the video, remember to subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out tremendously because I'm gonna do a lot of videos covering the entire DFW Metroplex. I stopped to get some coffee from Dutch Bros. The line was long, and I said, you know, let me try it. The line's always long. Hey, you know what? It actually tastes pretty good. And I was hungry, so I'm at In-N-Out Burger right now, getting ready to have a burger. Hey, I'm Edwin. I'm with the Liddy Real Estate Group, brokered by JP and Associate Realtors out of Southlake, Texas. I love what I do. I work with my wife and my children a lot, so you're gonna see them in videos, and they help me with everything that I do. We're a close family. But let me know if you need anything else. I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye-bye.